Seth had a story to tell. Before... Hi.
Wait.
Clap? You've got the clap?
Shut up for a second. Testing.
Did you think something wasn't happening?
Well, no, like, I clapped, and it showed up louder on your mic than it did on mine. And I was like, wait, what? Did we switch?
No, the computer that I'm on is slightly slower on the uptake.
Well, no, because I clapped, and I looked over, and yours had like a loud clap, and mine didn't. Mine had a little soft clap. I clapped right in front of my mic.
Oh.
Okay, see, now it's showed up bigger on mine now. That confused the hell out of me.
Some technological stuff that no one can even see.
Well, it might have something to do with the fact that you were talking whenever I was clapping. I don't know. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
You had a story to tell.
Right.
After the first minute of confusion.
Well, you had mentioned something last time. I forget what it was, but I think it was a dick joke. Was it?
Did I make a dick joke? If I did, I can't remember.
We literally just did it like a minute and 8 seconds ago. 9 seconds, 10 seconds. No. Okay, but you get the whatever it was. Because I was like, I'm not retelling any of the stories that we told last time.
Whenever we screwed up a recording.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
But then you said something like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll tell this one. I was talking to this guy. I'm not gonna name names.
I totally said his name
repeatedly. And then I botched the recording where I
said words.
Yeah.
Unkind words.
Yeah, I was calling someone a nice person over and over and over.
Beautiful person.
4 times. Nice person.
Nice person. Beautiful
nice
person. Lovely person. Sexy person. I was gonna say it if you didn't. I knew we were both on the same wavelength there.
Okay, basically talking to this guy about like his like he does weightlifting, and he's a bigger guy. I don't mean hefty or like I don't mean fat. Like I mean like he's muscular. He's big muscular. And I really like this girl, and I'm doing a lot of shit. And I'm doing a lot of shit wrong because of this girl, and it's nothing to do with her. Because it's my thought process. I like her. She doesn't particularly care for me, and like, I have so many thoughts where it's like, you know what? If I do this, maybe she'd consider me as an option. And I think we've talked about this. I'm not sure. Off the show?
Off the show?
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm not sure about that.
100% of the time.
No, not quite that often.
Every moment I've been alive. I woke up and one day, I woke up when I was born and you were like, hey dude, about this girl.
Right, except she's younger than you. So she wouldn't have
She's like, she's not born yet, yeah, but still, we need to talk about this.
Okay, dude, just shut up. I was talking to someone, like he mentioned like all this, like, because there's weightlifting and stuff, like he does the protein powder, he does creatine, and he does testosterone booster. And I was just the same talking about his regiment. And I was kind of interested in it because it's kind of like, okay, maybe I should start working out because like maybe if I beef up some, like she'd consider me. Because I know she liked another guy who she described as being all muscular, but I've seen him, and no, he's not. I was actually disappointed whenever I saw him because at one point she made a comment saying that this guy probably tried to kick my ass if I did something. And then I thought, I'm gonna fucking do it just so they will. Because I was like,
bring it on.
Yeah. Because I was like, hey, if he wants to fight, I'm looking for a new sparring partner. We have to pause. Someone's talking.
Alright, yeah, someone's here. Back from cleaning again. Oh no, we weren't recording.
Wait, yeah. Hey, on the bright side, this session is going about the same as it was before.
Except faster because because we just played it, so I know where everything is.
I'm not even paying attention to that right now. I'm so glad you're playing, because then I can just focus on these stories.
Oh, we just passed 420 on the timer. Sick. Oh, are you too much of an adult to laugh at that joke?
My nose has been a bit stuffy. Part of it was like, okay, I'm like a scoffing nose. The other part's like, I'm really cleaning my nose out right now. So it was like a... Yeah. Okay, so I've kind of figured what we're talking about, but I'm going to go back to what I think it was. So I was talking to this guy, and he talking about the protein powder, the test boost, the creatine he does. I'm not entirely sure it was creatine at the time. I'm not sure that's how I pronounce it. I think that's what he was telling me about.
It was kerosene.
It was not kerosene.
It wants to light your insides on fire.
I would hope not. Then again, you never know with this guy. Wow. One bomb this time.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
I wasn't paying close enough attention.
The only time I'm wrong is when it comes to girls. And even then, that's still questionable at best. Wow. Creatine. Wait, this guy was telling me like what he did for a workout, because I was thinking, the thought process at the time was like, hey, if I beef up, like maybe it'll change things. But because she had mentioned like this one guy, like if I did something for her, this other guy might try to kick my ass. And I thought, bring it on. Like I was like, come on, I want to fucking do it just to see if we'll do it, because I didn't see this guy before, but he was subscribed to me, and he was about I forget what she said exactly. Forget what he said exactly, but I know like he was about a foot taller than I was. Big, muscular, and he was
easy on the eyes.
No,
sorry. I mean,
he was described as being big, muscular, and JROTC. So I was kind of excited.
I didn't hear that part.
Well, that's what I heard. Because I remember talking to my online friends about it afterwards, because I was like, fuck, this is what I'm up against, guys. And if you think I have a chance. And one, like, who I've known for a couple of years, he's like, I worry for the other guy. At the time, I didn't know what he was talking about, but I've told this guy stories of stuff that I've done before. And then he was saying a word for the other guy, because he's like, yeah, if you and that other guy get in a fight, I'm worried you might kill him, kind of thing, because I get violent, I get aggressive, and and I hit hard, like really fucking hard. Flashback, a couple years ago, we would do boxing matches in our locker room during PE. This was my 9th grade year, and this other kid who was also a 9th grader. So
I remember the locker room wrestling days that I didn't participate in.
It wasn't wrestling, it was boxing. Like we stole some painter's tape from another locker, we made like a little ring, and like we would go at it. And I was up against this other kid who's a lot bigger than I was, whole head taller. And like we start fighting, and like he kicks my hand into a locker, so it's bleeding. And like I'm looking at it like in the middle of this fight, and this kid like, because I kind of thought like he'd back off for a second, because I could see it, because I could see blood. I was like, fuck, do I need to bandage this, kind of thing. Or like, is this something we can hide from the coach, kind of thing. Because I was worried about that for a second. I was like, fuck, because you just never know. But so I'm checking this out real quick, and this kid swings at me again. And I was like, holy shit, okay, I guess this fight's not stopping.
He actually comes over to kiss your boo-boo.
No.
She's like, oh,
but
let me get that for you.
Because someone, like, it was a 12th grader, senior.
No, it's...
yeah, it's whispered name in your ear. You know what that is, yeah. But he stopped the kid. He's like, okay, that's enough. Like, let him check that for a second. And then I looked at it, like, nah, man, it's fine. It wasn't at the time, because it was slammed up against metal. Like, hard metal. But we keep going for a bit longer, and like he has to quit because his hand hurts. Later we find out, whenever he punched my chest, he broke his hand.
What?
Yeah. He just died.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, he did a lot better last time.
Yeah, but last time I was like on the hunt for hearts like a madman at one point.
Yeah. I was gonna tell him that. But so
this time I wasn't actually paying attention. In fact, while I was doing that bit where I was kissing the microphone, I wasn't looking and ended up stuck in an enemy. I don't know if you saw that.
No. But no, so like this one time, like kid punched me like in the chest, like hardcore, and like
breaks his hand.
Yeah, broke his hand. Yeah.
Well, that's also bad form on his part. He probably didn't. Yeah,
it was bad form.
I've been told because of my arthritis, if I got into a fight, I'd probably break my hands doing so. Yeah.
So I just thought it was funny because this guy's a lot bigger than I was, and like later, like everyone else found out what's going on, and they heard that he broke his hand punching me, and the coach is like, "Oh no, it's bad form. It's just purely bad form."
But everybody else is like, "Dude's got a barrel chest of steel."
Here's the thing though, like I am fairly muscular, so like, it's like it's not like, oh, it was just purely like my chest just like that strong. It's just like but it is like, yeah, like it's like I do have a fair bit of muscle, and I've been hit by way worse. So I forget where I was going with this though, but so she described this guy, and the guy was like, okay, yeah, I want to fight this. He turned out to be nothing though. JROTC, JROTC.
Yeah, Junior ROTC.
ROTC. It's just a fucking title. Because I was talking to someone else about it, and they're like, yeah, they don't do anything, it's just a title, and it's like, wait, seriously? And he's like, yeah, like, JRTC means nothing. And it's like, oh,
really?
Oh, yeah.
Figured it would mean something.
Nope, it just means, he said it means nothing. And he was an ROTC guy himself. So that's like, okay. So that was kind of upsetting, but like, this guy didn't look like much anyway, so it was, like, because whenever she was described to me, I was like, okay, this guy could hold his own in a fight. After seeing him, I'm like, I'd probably tear him apart.
Mm-hmm.
But, mind you, I am 4 years older than him. So, like,
okay, for a second I thought those penguins disappeared. Like, out of, like, just like despawned or something. There we go. We're almost back where we were in the 3rd episode from last time.
Are we in the 2nd episode now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Get the thing, please.
Okay, but no, I do have 4 years on him though, so that's understandable. I would be able to tear him apart easily. But like, he is a whole head taller than I am, because some people have better genetics than I do. I'm waiting for someone to knock on the door, so I have to go clean again.
Yeah. You're like listening to the outside world, and you're just like, is there someone out there who's freaking gonna be like, hey, I need you to clean everything now, please? Freaking flower pot heads.
Potheads, I like potheads. Wait, no, I don't.
Oh, they're fun to talk to. You can like them. It's okay as long as you're not too. Oh, get them out of here. I don't want them.
I'm forgetting.
I like these puzzles.
What was the story? Oh yeah, creatine. But so I was talking to this guy about what he did for his like health stuff, and he said that he did creatine, and he did protein powder, and he did test boost. But he said at my age, I don't need the creatine, I don't need the test boost. But it's like the protein powder was an option kind of thing. Well, I went to Walmart and I picked up all 3. But I didn't do it all in one day though, I spaced it over a couple of days. But I felt really awkward, like looking for testosterone booster at my age. I'm 19. I don't need testosterone booster. I genuinely don't. But I went into the store and I couldn't find it. So I go up to this employee stocking the shelves. I had just gotten off work, so it's around 10:15 to 10:30. It's about that time frame. So I couldn't find the testosterone booster, and I felt really weird because I was walking down the aisle with the condoms and the tampons. Like, I did a quick scan on the tampons. I was like, nope, it's not there. I looked up at the condoms. I was like, well, I'm not sure. Because I've bought condoms before. Never actually used for their intended purposes though. It's always like, oh yeah, if I slide this under the door whenever my roommate goes to his girlfriend's room,
it'll be really funny.
Yeah,
I know, I've thought about doing that here, hiding condoms everywhere.
Seriously? I've got a box.
Just be like, excuse me, why do you have these? Specifically to mess with you, and I wouldn't even be lying.
See, I just wouldn't answer, because I have a few condoms hidden in my room. I actually had a count the other day to make sure I knew how many I had. I have 29 condoms. I went through those fast though whenever I was fucking with people. But it wasn't me. Like, I had a box of... You should have seen the Asian kid.
Actually, I think we should finish the testosterone booster story first, because we're out of time for this
remind
episode.
Me about the Asian kid for the next episode, though. When I was buying the condoms. But this time I was there for testosterone booster. Like, I've bought condoms before, but it's really awkward. Like, standing in that aisle, being like, what do I want? It's like, these are extra lubed. These have flavor. It's really weird.
It tastes just like Big Sweaty Man.
No, I actually have 2 condoms that taste like vanilla, 2 condoms that taste like strawberry.
Condoms. Oh, yeah. I thought we were talking about testosterone booster.
And 1 condom that tastes like bananas. And that's a story behind why I only have 1 of those, but that's for another time. But flavored condoms aren't a thing. It's actually the lube. It's the lube that has the flavor. It's edible lube. Which concerns me, but fuck. Okay, so go up to this guy. Because I need testosterone booster, and he's right by the condom, and I was like, hey, do you guys have testosterone booster? And I felt really awkward asking this because I work at this Walmart. I know this guy. I see him regularly. And it's like, yeah, now this guy thinks I need testosterone booster because I'm having trouble. I didn't go and ask for Viagra. If I asked for Viagra, you know I was having trouble. But I asked for testosterone booster for the purpose of weightlifting. And I didn't tell him that because I didn't think it was any of his business.
Oh.
But this guy knew exactly where it was. And that's saying something because our Walmart keeps it in 4 different locations. In 4 different aisles. It's not like he knew which aisle it was in and he had to look for it. He knew exactly where it was in each aisle. And I grabbed the one that was next to the whey powder because there was creatine there, and I grabbed a thing of that. But I have another story for next time about like why this was even mentioned to begin with.
Alright. So we'll see you back then.